I walk out into the world. I discover its secrets and hidden past. Reality escapes me here as I step back into time. I watch the world spin and the stars shine. I remember this place like a distant dream. I wonder if it remembers me too.
There are so many cool places to see just outside of Ely. If you drive 5 miles southwest, you'll find the magnificent Cave Lake State Park. And in the winter months, people can enjoy cross-country skiing, snowmobiling, and ice fishing. This park is also home to many diverse wildlife.
I wandered through fiction to look for the truth, buried beneath all the lies. And I stood at a distance to feel who you are, hiding myself in your eyes. And hold on before it's too late. Run till we leave this behind.
So if you drive an hour southeast of Ely, you'll find the Great Basin National Park. And inside, you'll see the Lehman Caves. And we're gonna go on an exclusive tour where you're gonna see what Mr. Lehman found many years ago.
One of the things that does separate our caves from the rest of the caves in the National Park system is that theirs tend to be very large and big, whereas ours is much more small and intimate, and you get a really close-up observation of a lot of these different cave formations that people tend to really enjoy.
I agree. I mean, the fact that you get to go in and see something like this, that's what, 8 or 10 million years old, right?
Yep, 8 to 5 million years old is what we kind of have a time frame for our cave.
Wow. And then you get to be able to walk through a lot of the caves, actually. It's what, like a mile? People, if they expect to come here, it's like a mile hike, right?
Correct. Going through the cave tour, the Grand Palace, the longest one, that's 90 minutes. That tour route is about 0.7 miles in total length. So you'll get to go through different aspects of the cave. You also do go through staircases, so it can be a little bit strenuous. So that's something you want to be mindful of when entering the cave. A lot of these caves, the early explorer that we give credit to is Absalom Lehman. So during that time, one of the things he did is after you paid him some money to enter the caves, he would provide you with a lantern to enter, kind of explore. So during that earlier time frame, the only light source you had was a kind of a lantern or a torch if you had one. Going through now, we have much more sophisticated light structure, but back then you were kind of very much just going with your own wits, trying to see if you could find these passageways that connect, so it could have been very difficult. And then when they were doing construction inside the caves, like laying down the path, opening up passageways, or creating bridges, a lot of that time and a lot of that material had to be brought in one by one. So when we're going through, we're walking on a cement path. A lot of these passageways you would not have been able to fit a wheelbarrow through, so you had to bring them in by 5-gallon buckets at a time going through the cave, especially in the much more tougher and hard to reach locations. So a very, very tedious, long process.
Wow, and the fact that you had to crawl through to get in between to the next stop, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't like this easy pathway that you all have created for us to enjoy now. What an experience! Woo! Nevada has so much to offer, from state parks and caves to charcoal ovens. I'm Samantha, you can call me Sam, with Spirit of Nevada, brought to you by the Richard Harris Law Firm. All right, that's a wrap.
She fell. Look at all this hard work, and then look at her mess right here.
Everywhere I go.
Yeah. We're on a lake, by the way. Frozen, look. Ice.
It's called Cave Lake State Park.